Hey guys, Carl here, coming to you from Walmart. Look, Tim, I can go to Walmart too, whenever I want. I think it's funny. I had to come here and get some last minute stuff. Anyway, in the wife's car, it's a Kia, pretty nice, nicer than my car. My car's paid off. Her car still needs payments. But anyway, Tim, I know you're watching because Tammy's back, and we were all talking about how Tammy's back, and if Tammy isn't back, you'd be going to Fred and Raphaels. So anyway, yesterday in your later videos, you're like, oh, I got chicken, I'm going to Fred and Raphaels. I'm gonna watch TV, sit down with Fred, watch politics, and do all that stuff. Well, then you watch this morning's videos, and nothing about Fred and Raphael, nothing about what you and Fred talked about while you're watching the TV, nothing about pounding chicken with the hammer, beating your meat is what you say, and all that stuff. Not even talk about chicken, not even talking about your dinner. That's because you had dinner at a restaurant with Tammy, and Tammy paid for it. And we all know that. And anyway, hi Tim, how you doing? It's good to see you here. Tim, why don't you comment on my videos? I know you watch. I'd love to answer your comments. That would be awesome. The comments are the greatest thing about YouTube ever. I mean, the like and subscribe, I mean, that's cool, but the comments are where it's at. There's lots of fun in the comments. But anyway, Tammy's back. That's also why you're getting boring, Tim. You're getting super boring. She went home. I don't know, maybe she got lonely. Maybe your daughter doesn't want to have her around because she's kind of grumpy. I don't want to say the bad word, but she's kind of grumpy, and you guys do good together. I don't know what you do for her, but she seems to like you. That's kind of weird. I'm sorry about this coughing. Anyway, for all you people, me commenting on Tim, if you love it, I never watched his Crushing for Christ stuff, had no interest in it, but for you guys, I'm making the sacrifice. But I am listening on 2x speed, and a lot of times I'm not watching, I'm just listening. So I appreciate you guys in the comments that if you see something that you needed to see because you're watching it, you tell me about it, because then I'll take a look at it again and look for it, you know, like Tammy's shadow and stuff like that. A lot of those I'm just listening to because his day-to-day stuff's just boring, but I'm zooming to get through it so I can get the overall picture, because it's the overall picture of the Tim show and the behind the scenes that's hilarious. His day-to-day stuff isn't his show, it's the behind the scenes, you know. Anyway, so yeah, you didn't go to Fred and Raphael's last night. You're not going to Fred and Raphael's because Tammy's washing your clothes and taking you to restaurants for dinner. So you got no need to go to Fred and Raphael's. They got nothing for you now. And yeah, I hope you comment. And I was watching your videos, and I normally zoom through the commercials, but one of your commercials was St. Jude. Oh, St. Jude. That's one of my favorite charities. If you don't know, St. Jude's in Memphis, Tennessee, but in Peoria we have an affiliate because a guy in Peoria was really into St. Jude. And so we have an affiliate here, and we do a lot of St. Jude stuff here in Peoria. And it's a great charity. I've known 3 or 4, maybe 5 families that had a child with cancer that I knew personally, and then they went to St. Jude and had nothing good to say, and then they were, you know, then they were advocates for St. Jude, you know, where they're helping raise money, and that's one of my charities that I give to, and I really believe in. I mean, we can all find good and bad with charities, but St. Jude is a good one, and they help families and these kids. You know, boy, it's just terrible when a child has something like that, you know. But anyway, enough of that. But I watched the video all the way through, so anyway, you'd get credit for that, and St. Jude would, you know, get whatever St. Jude gets. Yeah, Tammy's your mom. That's why you took the sunglasses back, because you bought the sunglasses and you're like, do, and you came home and Tammy's like, what the fuck are those? And you're like, oh, they're my new cool new fuck you sunglasses. And she's like, well, fuck you, you're taking them back because I ain't paying for those. Well, why not? Well, Tim ain't gonna pay for them. Tim don't buy shit with his own money. So Tammy's like, I ain't buying those for you. You take those back, you whatever. And this has probably been going on for a long time, because if you look in his old videos, when I first started watching him, people were talking about how he's driving around with all these clothes in the back of him, and they all have the tag still on him. He's always taking shit back. That's probably because of Tammy. Tammy's like, no, you can't have that. You got to take that back. Or he wants to wear something, so he puts it on his card, and so then he gets to wear it and go to his little thing and show that, look, I'm all shiny bucket Tim with a bunch of shit in it, and these are my shiny bucket exterior. And then he wears them, and then he takes them back because he's like a woman that way. Well, I shouldn't say that about women. He's just a person that buys stuff and returns it for no good reason, or buys stuff and uses it. My wife worked at Kohl's for a while, and these people, they come in and they have these called family jammies, where everybody gets jammies the same, and then they take their Christmas picture. Well, a lot of these people will get these family jammies, they take their photograph, and then they bring them back and return them. And so you'd have all these family jammy returns. It's like, whatever. That's not good. That's just taking advantage of corporations. I know we all don't like corporations, blah, 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 blah. But, that's not good. No, you're not a good person if you do that. So anyway, Tammy said, nope, you can't have those. And so Tim had to take them back. And that's why when he said, yeah, no, I took them back, blah, blah, blah. And he was so angry about it. He had the same thing as like, oh, Tammy's in there. She hates it when I crush these bottles. I crush these bottles. He had the same mannerism talking about taking those sunglasses back because he didn't want to take them back. He wants those sunglasses. And then he's got some, well, I just wear a cheap pair of $20 sunglasses I got from Walmart. Well, that's because you can't keep track of your sunglasses. You don't keep track of shit because you didn't buy it, so you don't take care of it. But anyway, Tammy says no. And he's the biggest idiot on the planet. He has nothing but time. He has nothing but time on his hands. Those of us that work or work hard, we have money, but we don't have a lot of time. And so when we do have time, we want to spend it doing something we really, really want to do. Tim, on the other hand, doesn't have money, but he's got time to do nothing. And that's why the people that work, they take a great vacation. They have fun with the time that they have, the time that they spend with their family and stuff. But Tim's just got nothing but time. The example is he's like, I got to put 1,000 miles on my truck. So I'm just going to go on the highway and go joyriding. I'm driving up here and I get this mileage. I'm driving down there. I'm not driving anywhere for any reason. I'm just burning gas in this big ass truck. And what an idiot. Dude, gas is a finite resource. It's eventually going to run out. And you're just wasting it. People 300 years from now are going to just they go, oh, that Tim, what an asshole. Oh, we could add a gallon of gas, but that fucker, he's just driving around, whatever. So, I don't know. Just an idiot. I mean, and then, gas mileage. I'm getting 17 miles a gallon on the highway with this truck, with a complete empty truck, driving downhill with the tailwind or something. I don't know. And it's just a number on a computer screen. That computer screen is probably really generous, because if it wasn't, people be coming into the dealership complaining. So they probably fudged the number where it's actually a little high. Like Volkswagen. With diesel emissions. We got the cleanest diesel ever. It doesn't burn diesel at all. And then they found out that the computer knew when it was getting tested. So when it was getting tested, the computer would do it right. And then when it wasn't being tested, it would just burn that diesel dirtier than you could believe. And Volkswagen got the big old spank on the butt for that. But anyway, so that's it. That's there. And then oh my goodness, Camper Van's Kevin's back. I know if I'm doing the party line with the Blind View stuff, I'm not supposed to like Camper Van Kevin. I don't really care for Nomadic Fanatic, but Camper Van Kevin, he's okay. I understand why Blind View's got a problem with him, and I don't blame him for it. But I don't have that same problem with him. And plus, I love dogs, and he's got dogs, and I love seeing his dogs, Tucker and Dexter. Dexter lost his dad, and Camper Van Kevin's his new dad, and and all the little sagas that go on with it. And I know he lost a dog, and we saw that. And anyway, it was good. I don't even know if he knows who I am, but if he does, I'm so glad you're back, Camper Van Kevin. I mean, I know you're not back because oh yeah, Felix passed away. That's not good. Peace, dude. He was a cool dude. He's a cool dude. So Kevin's got some sorrow going on in his life. Luckily he's religious, so he's got that to help him out, and I wish him all the best. I hope he recovers, and then when he's back, you know, where he can be Camper Van Kevin, I hope he comes back and does some videos, because I want to see the doggies. Anyway, I love the comments. I don't ask for anything. I love it if you comment. If you want to do the other stuff, that's completely up to you. It doesn't matter to me. But the comments are fun. I do answer all the comments. It's taken more time now, but I like doing it. It's fun. I like reading them. I get stuff like a lady told me about the Twix Card, that her husband's got one, and then they get in airports easy and stuff like that. She's like, my husband's got a Twix Card. And I'm like, cool, that's awesome, you know, and help me out with that and tell me it's a good thing. And there's a bunch of others. I don't know, maybe eventually some cool video people I watch to do reactions to comments or something like that, and in that way I can I actually, instead of just saying comments, I'd like to say who they are, unless they don't want me to. They can always say that, but normally it's you know, the stuff they're saying is not anything crazy. Oh, and it's funny, I was watching a video just recently before I did this video, and we were talking about safety, and he's like, you know, when you're driving a big ass death machine down the highway, you got to be safe, because you know, you got other people around you, and I make light of it, but no, safety is really important. You got to have safe miles, and you got to be safe. I'm still waiting on my doctor to give me my paperwork. They're supposed to call me back. Doctor for the place is in tomorrow, so if it doesn't get here on time, I might have another week delay. I don't know, but we'll see. You know, things are going, you know, everything's fine. I'm good. Every day is a blessing. I love having you guys here commenting and going away, and I'm glad Tim keeps cranking them out, so I got something to do in my spare time and goof around. Anyway, I got to get to the gym and get my hot tub, jacuzzi, and sauna on before I pick up my wife from work, because I'm going to miss going to the gym every day. But, you know, can't have everything. It's awesome. We'll see you later. Peace. Have a great day. It's raining and nasty here. I hope it's great where you are.